Bethel was in the news again recently, being charged with abusing and misusing spiritual gifts through their supernatural school of prophets and wizardry. But the majority of Christians out there, listen, don't even know what their spiritual gifts are, and they don't know how to engage them and activate them. And places like Bethel, I believe, even with good intentions, make us all look like idiots. So let me just explain a couple things today. First off, you cannot earn your spiritual gifts. All right, through any effort you make, it doesn't matter if it's prayer, fasting, whatever people taught you. If you're trying to do this on your own, that's already the problem. Please stop. Let me explain to you what most Christians completely misunderstand about spiritual gifts and what Scripture actually says about them. See, here's the verse that most people skip over, all right? This is from 1 Corinthians 12. This is part of the whole list of spiritual gifts. Paul says to the church, "It is the one and only Spirit who distributes all these gifts. He alone decides which gift each person should have," right? Just hear that one more time. He alone decides. So it's not an issue of your pastor telling you your prayer life, right? Your spiritual maturity, your favor with God. It's not your church attendance report. There's nothing you can do to stack things in your favor to receive spiritual gifts. God already decides. Now, don't hear me say that God doesn't sharpen or refine your gifts through prayer, fasting, and discipline, or that he can't just drop a gift in your lap for a season and time that it's needed when it's going to glorify him. But what am I saying? Your gifts are not an accident. It wasn't random. It was for a purpose that God has for you. God looked at you before you were even born and knew exactly what he wanted to place in you to be used for his glory. That's sovereignty, guys. That's grace. And yet somehow we turn spiritual gifts into a spiritual merit system. Now, guys, if you don't know what your spiritual gifts are, I did create a little assessment for you. You can check that out in the description below or in the pinned comments and go there. It's free and lets you know at least some idea of what kind of gifts you're dealing with in terms of just what God has already placed in you. Now, I know what you're thinking.